Hi, it's Amy. I'm doing a video on my CPAP machine. I got it today. Exciting, exciting, I know. Okay. This is my folder about the CPAP with all of my personal information, my stuff I had to sign for my insurance company and that kind of thing. Here's the mask that I got today. They wrote me a prescription for a Nuance, but my supply company did not have those. So this is what I got. It's a ResMed AirFit P10 nasal pillow system for her. And at the clinic, here's the back of it. At the clinic, they gave me a medium size, but in fitting today, and then here's the information, the books that come in with the mask. In fitting it today, she said that the medium appeared to be too big for me, which I kind of sort of agreed with her and was hoping that she would say that, because it did feel a little bit much. So I got a small. So here, this is my mask. These are the nose pillows. And see, it says small, and it gives you a left and a right. My dog's coming under there. Can you see that where it says left and right? Left and right, so that you know what side to put it in. So it goes like this with the small, with the S underneath. And then there's two little a small place and a larger place right there that have these little knobs. The smaller one goes on top, the larger one is on the bottom, but they only fit back in. This is for cleaning, and she said this part will be the part that goes the fastest, because that's what you're using. And then you just pop it back in there. And then this part right here, she said the further apart it is, the looser it is. The closer together you have them, it's supposed to be tighter. And it's not really adjustable, other than pulling it apart and putting it together to make it tighter. So there's my mask. This whole thing is considered your mask. Every 4 months I'll get a new one, so I have to clean this one. And I will put it on here in a minute and show you. Okay, so that's in that pocket. Unzip this. This is my carrying case. Fancy schmancy. And for what you've been waiting for, my CPAP. So you've got instruction manuals in this pocket up here. Right here in this pocket. I won't take those out. In this pocket here, this pocket right there, I have my tubing that goes onto the back of my machine. Which I have to clean once a week. I have my power cord, my brick, and of course it just plugs in like any other power cord would. And I'm going to go ahead and plug that in right now. I've got a thing on my lap, an extension cord. Okay, so that's plugged in. Then for the machine itself, let's take this off. For the machine itself, I'm going to turn it around here so you can see. But here's the machine. It's got these two pictures on here that show you what, which way to put it back in the carrying case. So you just pop those off. This part of the machine is your actual machine itself. And this part here goes this way, is your heater chamber. Okay, so we're going to start with the heater chamber. This is what I did today. And they told me it would be a 45-minute to an hour-long visit, and I wasn't probably there 15 minutes. My son's on a vent, so this is kind of easy compared to that. This hose right here, this right here fastens these two together. Okay, and I'll show you that in just a second. To change your water, the water goes in this chamber in here. You open this, slide that button right there, and then it opens. Okay, so I'm going to take this out. I'm just going to lay that to the side. Here is your water chamber. Okay, there is 3 corners that are normal, and then there's this one that's kind of squared off. You can see that. This corner here makes it so that the lid only fits on one way, and it only fits in here one way because of this one corner. So you just pop these 4 pieces off. It's new, so it kind of sticks. Dump your water out, rinse it out, and let it air dry. And then again, those 2 square pieces go together. That's how you know you're getting it back on in the right spot. Got it back on. Distilled water goes in this hole right here, and there is a max fill line on that yellow thing in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but down in here in this thing right here, this yellow thing, there's a max line. Do not fill it above that. There's a hole in the back of it here, and there's a hole right there, so that's where your tubing attaches. So this goes right back in, only one way. When you shut this back, make sure I have it down all the way. You just push it until that pops back in place so that it's solid. So there's your humidity. Here's the machine part. It's got a filter back here that just, this kind of squeezes in right there. That pops off, clean the filter, and it goes back on. Once a week, take the filter out, kind of flick it a little, get the dust out of it. When it starts to get gray or, you know, really dirty, then you can change it. Electrical plug here. The electrical plug, because of it being like this, it's got these knobs inside. I don't know what they're called. So it only goes one way. So when you put it in, you don't have to worry, do you have it right? Because of this being around like this, it does not. And then you have a memory card right here that you pop out, take to the respiratory therapist, they download it. Your machine is continuously recording, or this one does. It continuously records whether I have it on or not, the memory card in or not. No matter what, it still records. And then it just downloads it once you put the memory card back in. So, that's actually, yeah. Okay, so now, right there's the knob, where the hose would go if you didn't have a humidifier. But I do. So these two, they literally just click together. That's it. To get them apart, in the back there's a button right here. You push that button, and it separates them. So it clicks it. Now, this is not technically on. It is showing screen, but this will in blue. The blue just means that it's not on, it's not hot. When it turns orange, there'll be a light in here that's orange. That will mean that it's actually on and working. And that orange light will stay on for a little while after you've turned it off, just to say, hey, you know, it's been hot, it's been heated. To turn it on, push this button. There'll be a green little light there. You push that button, it turns blue. That right there is my humidity. I can turn it down while it's orange, or I can turn it up, whichever I need. I'm going to leave it right there for now. I think it goes up to 7. So after a little bit, I can push that and set it, and then go back up to the home, or just let it sit there for a few minutes and it'll do it itself. With that light right there blue, that means it's on. You can see this light over here, maybe you can see it is orange. That means the heater is working, even though there's no water in it. It's saying that there is. Okay, I have my ramp set to 10 minutes. I think I'm going to change it up. I think she said, let's see. I think she said my ramp would go to, I'm going to have to figure that out. My ramp, I could turn it up to 40, yeah, there it is, right there. I could turn my ramp up from 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25. I can go up to 45 minutes on mine. Just click it again, and it turns blue. Go up to home. Blue just means that you've clicked it and it's set. Orange is when you can change it. Okay, so it's off. I'll hook this in to this clear part back here, this clear. Okay, that goes there. This will go to my mask. Now I can feel a little bit of air coming through here. It's not technically on. I haven't turned it on. The light's still green right there. As long as the light inside of that right there is green, it is not physically on. But I do feel some air coming through here. So what I'm going to do for you I'm recording.
Find out to talk.
What I'm gonna do, I'm almost done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on. Okay. These nasal pillows feel much better than the other ones, than the mediums. I know, aren't they pretty? It's just so pretty. Now, when I turn this on, I have not learned to talk with it on yet. So I will be silent for a few minutes. And, all right, let's do it. Takes a couple minutes to if I breathe through it a couple of times, okay, here it goes. Okay. It's something. I'm gonna try to get used to it. It's not easy. It's not fun. It's not something I want to do, but I need to try. And whew, it's not at all what I want to do. But anyway, so there's my CPAP machine. It's the ResMed P10. And it is off. So, and she said when I take it, when I need to get up to go to the bathroom or I need to take it off, to try to turn it off before I take it off, because then they won't get false leak readings. So that's why I took it off before I did anything else. And then this just goes back in here. And I'll take this apart so that I can carry it upstairs. And that's it. That's my CPAP machine. I have to call her in 2 days to let her know how it's been going. And it's a little hard to breathe out. But breathing in is fine. I mean, breathing in is like, you don't even have to work to take a breath. But breathing out is a little hard. So, I have to meet with doctors, and I have to meet with the doctor 2 months, I think, within 2 months, and then, or maybe within a month. My insurance might require a month, she said. And so that's it. I do know there is a way to change, put my glasses back on, to make it so that when you breathe out, it senses that you're breathing out and not make you breathe out so hard. And if that's at all possible, I might try to get her to do that for me. So we'll see how tonight goes. A little nervous. I'm a lot nervous, actually. So, see y'all later. Bye.